We are seeing about business plan preparation, right? So, in continuation with that, this is environmental assessment preparation for a new venture. Till now that we had known that how to prepare the business plan, what are the content should be included for each and every heading, that how to develop for the business plan for funding for attracting the business plan. That's all the thing that we have seen, right? Whether the 7 steps or 9 steps that we have seen, right? That is a executive summary or something or like that, till market analysis, what we have to give under this content. This all the thing that we have seen till last class. So today we are entering into the environmental assessment, because even it is a part of business plan, but however that we have to do the environmental assessment and we have to include it in the business plan. Okay, that how to do this environmental assessment, what are the things we should be there, what are the things that we should consider while writing the environmental assessment for our business, and also really how to do real environmental assessment for starting a new venture. Since our ultimate aim to prepare starting a new venture, so how to do the environmental assessment for a new venture, that is environmental scanning. Sorry, environmental scanning refers to the efforts by which an owner entrepreneur examines the external and internal environment before making a decision. This is the environmental scanning is the first part of environmental assessment. It refers to the efforts by which an owner and entrepreneur, that whether it is owner, you can call us an entrepreneur, both are same, mostly same, right? So the examines the external and internal environment. What are the internal environment is affecting our business, what are the external environment is affecting our business. Before we making up this decision, we are bringing up as an organization. Before we starting it, when we are in a thought process, that we have to think that what are the internal factors affecting our business, what are the external factors affecting our business, before making a final decision. Okay, there is a task environment, societal environment. There is a two thing, there is a task environment and a societal environment. Task environment is called, that is internal environment. What are the environment which is related to the task, what are the environment which is related to the society, that is a external, which is not in our hand. Task environment we can control by ourselves, but the societal environment we cannot control, it is out of control. We have to change and we have to adapt to that environment. Okay, how this is an example for task environment, societal environment. The environmental variables, there are external variables, there is societal environment. I told you there is a two environment that we talk about. That one is a societal environment. That societal environment is, there are four types. One is socio-cultural forces, economic forces, political or legal forces, technological forces. What is the socio-cultural forces? For example, if it is a society, now you are going to start up one business. Uh, okay, because in some places, somebody will love to have beef, right? In some places, the people will not interested to have beef. They will be saying that if we eat a beef, it is a biggest crime, because still the thoughts are going there, right? There is a two parties, one party is having a beef, one party is not having a beef, that there's one party is accepting to kill the cow, and some one party is that according to the religious view, that it will not be accepted, right? It is all their belief, right? So this is socio-cultural forces. If you are going to start up one business, you should think about their socio-cultural forces. Socio-cultural means the society cultural thing that you have to check. What is the societal culture? What is the external culture? You don't think about the internal culture of internal people's culture. It is all not your problem. This it is within the organization. Is there any problems, any cultural changes, any cultural shocks happen that we can change it? That is no problem. But socio-cultural forces is on a outside. That is, for example, if you are going to start up any business in the Guwahati city, what about the socio-cultural forces? Well, because they won't wear this type of dress. They may have rules. They may, according to their culture, they will not wear this type of dress. If you are going to start up the new garment business, that you are not, you should not produce any type of material that which is not bought by them, right? Because even if you produce that, it won't be sold. That is the problem. It don't be sold. That is called social culture. So what the people like, what the people's practicing, what about their people belief, what is their people traditions. These are all the things that we should look after while we starting the business. Whether that if we are going to start up some, because all the business is somewhat related to the traditional and socio cultural beliefs, right? Definitely, am I right? Whatever maybe, if you are going to start up the hotel, you should not, because some in particular places, for example, in the religious part, there is a Brahmins are there are Satyas are there, the Sutyas are there. Okay, the Satyas are there, Brahmins are there. Satyas will have non-veg, Brahmins will not have non-veg. If you are going to start up the hotel, restaurant in the Brahmins area, whether you cannot sell the non-veg. If you are selling the non-veg, then definitely they will ask you to close the business. There is no one will be turned up to the hotel side also. Even not in a hotel, they will not go turn to the even hotel side. That is called socio-cultural, because what they like, what is the society is following, what about their culture. Because that is what that, if you are going to start a vegetarian hotel in the Satriya side, the mostly the people used to have, because in the, for example, for the people, they always they used to have every non-veges. There you are going to start a vegetarian hotel, only you are selling a dal and aloo. What will happen? They will not come, because their culture, their belief, it's all ended differently. So first thing that we should think about their socio-cultural forces. What the peoples or the societies beliefs, whether that beliefs are matching with our society, whether there's any problems, any opposites, any contradictory information, contradictory things will come between you and them. So that thing that you have to check. Then economic forces. What is called the economic forces? Okay, once you're thinking about for running the business, how much it's cost, whether the cost is okay or not. That is also where there is economic level of the country, economic, that is a tax level, everything that you should think about. Because if you're starting the business, for example, in India, there is a 30 percentage of income tax that you should pay. Not a 30%, sorry, there is up to 7 lakhs, there is no income tax. After, when if you are earning more than 7 lakhs per year, there is a some slab, 10, 15, or 13, or like it will go up to the maximum of 30 percentage for the maximum limit, right? So they are deducting as an income tax. Okay. If you go to, if you are going to start any business in Ethiopia or African countries, there, even for if you are working there, that you have to pay 30 percentage society for how much that you are earning. That what, that is not a matter. That 30% minimum should be paid as income tax. They will be deducting. If you are earning 1 lakh, so 30,000 will go per month. Will go as a tax. Only 70,000 only you will get as a salary. If you are offered a position for 1,50,000, that 45,000 will go as a country tax. So what about their economic country, economic policies of the country, economic policies of the society? What are the sales tax we have to pay? What are the income tax we have to pay? What are the each and every tax? GST, now it is a GST, right? What is the SGST? What are the CGST, state goods service tax, that state GST and central GST? And apart from this, is there any local payment? What about the procedure, the economic things that we have to think? First, that you have to think about the people beliefs. Then we will be thinking about the economic forces, the economic level of the country, and we have to think about it. Then technological forces. What are the technology they are already following? Now, if you take it as an example, for the telecommunication, that they are using now 4G, right? If you are going to launch your telecommunication business as a 2G, now I am going to launch as a 2G, there is a very low cost, means the people will not adopt. Already they are practiced in a 4G. Now you are launching 3G or 2G, nothing will working out. If you are launching as a 5G, definitely you will get it. Am I right? This is what happens. This is a technology. What are the current technology they are using? Whether our business is related to their technology, or what are the technology forces are there? Whether if we starting the business can be matched with their technology. For example, if you are going to start any IT company business, then What other technology? Already there is a Vibro, there is a DCS, there is a Cognizant. What technology they are using? If you are going to make it a tea powder or something, a tea factory, what others, what how they are doing it? What are the thing? What is it is? Mm, for example, if they are used some advanced machinery to make it up a tea powder and all, packing it to reducing the manpower, they might have been importing many machineries that without touching the hand or something for the hygienic purpose, they used to do import many machineries for making a tea powder, but that you are not able to adapt that much technologies, then definitely the duty will not be succeeded, right? That is first that you should think about the people's belief, then we think about our economic. If you starting the business, how much that we have to pay a tax for, because the economic forces means the taxes will differ from business to person, place to place, area to area, state to state. There is many lots of things are there. Okay, for example, if you are starting your business, if you are starting your hotel business in Guwahati city, you have to pay this much tax. If you are going to start your hotel business in the Tamil Nadu, there is Tamil Nadu in Chennai, there is a one rate, there is a rural area, there is another rate. If you are going to start your business in this other country, there is a tax. So that you have to think about the tax policies and economic policies about the company. Then technology is what are the current technology they are in, whether it is okay or not, right? These are all the things that you should check about this. Then political and legal forces, what is the license policy, what are the political party, whether they will accept it, what are the, for example, if you are coming up with a proposal of starting one business, it is already run by one political party or political leader is having a same business in the same area. If you are applying for the licensing, definitely you will not get it. Right, it is happening in our country, right? But the legal forces for some business should be clear, for environmental act or many legal provisions that you should check about it, whether it is enforced by this law, whether this is enforceable by this law. There are many laws, for example, that if you are going to start one business, that there is greenery, that many persons for the construction, there is a soil department, construction department, video department, many person has to give you a nodule, right? For building, for running, for a government contract, there are many formalities are there. So political, that whether if they comes, that then they may change some rules. These people comes, they may change their rules. It is happening because it is happening continuously, that we have to adapt those things. So that is, these are the societal environment which is to be considered before we starting a business. These are called a environmental variable. Then what is a task environment? These are the task environment, that is a internal environment. What does that supplies? Employees or labor union, competitors, trade associations, communities, creditors, customers, special interest groups, government, stockholders. First of all, this is a task environment. Task environment at the industry level. What are the task environments are there? Because once you start the business, this is all the task environment. These all the environment you should satisfy, that you should get a support from this, right? That's the first is supplies. You should get a supply for your business. For example, whatever the business that you are going to do it, there is a suppliers is needed. For the raw material is needed, right? There is, because even if you are running a hotel business, there is a supply. There is a vegetables, some kitchen items. It's all the materials that they should be supplied to you, right? They should supply to you. Clear. So that supply, first we should understand whether supply is okay for us. If you are going to start this business, what are the supplies that you require? Whether these supplies are, we will get it in time or we will not get it in a time. That supply that we should think about. Then employees or labor unions. What are the employees? Whether that in our, if you are going to start a business in a Panigati area, whether you will get local employees, whether you will get an employees to start this business. For example, if you are going to start chemical company, then mostly people will deny to accept the offer, right? Because of the chemical. Because even if he or she is accepting, that family members will not allow him to work in a chemical company due to the health conditions or some problems they may face in future. Right? Even for the pharmaceutical company also, if you are running it, the people studied pharmaceutical science only known about the safety precautionary measures about the company, and they only knows this is not that much harmful to the health. But those people don't know about the pharmaceutical industry or the chemical industry, that usually they will not accept the offer, right? So if you are before you starting this business, whether that we have to think about that whether our employees or labor union is okay, whether labor unions are there or employees we will get or not. If you prepared all the business, everything is okay, then finally that you will not getting employees to do the work, then entire business is collapsed, right? That will not be succeeded, right? That is something we should think about the suppliers, whether that we will get all supplies in the place. Because for example, if you are starting your business in Panikati or somewhere else, in the particular place whether they can able to supply, that is a road, transport, everything that we should think that the supply, and the employees also that within the area that you should get it, at least minimum level of employees that you should get within the local area. Then only you can make a use of them when the when the long travel employees are not able to come, then you can use it the local employees. Okay, that is a road structure, everything that we should think whether they can able to supply, whether they can regularly supply, whether they can be approachable, right? If that you are being here that your supplier is in a Bombay, only that material you will get only in a Bombay, but you will be running your company in here, the customers are there in somewhere else, then what is the meaning of running a business here? Either that you have to run your business in a, for example, you take it as example that you are running one business in Panigati, you have started on a factory here, but that factory product which more, it is not suitable to the according to the social culture of the Assam. Okay, so your customer is mostly from Tamil Nadu or South India people system. Most customers for your business, your raw material suppliers are from Bombay, then you are running your business in Panigati. What is the use of that? That is environmental analysis, right? I am running my business here, but the people you will get it from the local. Okay, they are working because they are working for the salary, they will be working. But you have to get the raw material from the Bombay, it should come from the Bombay. There is a cost of the raw material. Again, you have to send your product to the South India. You see, there is a traveling. Whether it is not a good environmental analysis, right? Or either that you can start your business in a Tamil Nadu, or either you can start your business in a Bombay. At least that you can minimize that the raw material should be accessible, our customers should be accessible, should have accessible our company. At least that we should make it. That is called environmental analysis, right? Okay, that thing that we have to think. Then that thing is a competitors. What are the other competitors for our business? For example, that if you are going to start a garment business, whether you are going to make it a men t-shirt companies, only t-shirts for the men, then you have to analyze the competitors around you. You need not to go for that place. In the new venture, you need not to look about the global level competitors, but whether the global level competitors are accessing your market, that you should check about it. In the market, there is a Panika Kani Gauhati market, in the market area, what are the competitors are there for your business? If you are going to use Crocodile is there, Polo is there, Adidas is there, then how will you succeed among them? That is environment business. How many competitors are, how you are differentiating with their competitors, what is the competitor's strength and weakness, what is your strength and weakness, how do you overcome those competitors, is all the things that you should analyze, right? Then trade associations. What is the trade associations is what are because for each and every trade there is an association is there. For example, if you are doing this based on the type of business, if you are going to do the small business, there is a ministry in the government level. At the same time, that if you are going doing the bricks business, there is association for the bricks association is there. If you are going to do the government business, there is a government associations are there. If you are going to do the restaurant business, there is a restaurants associations in India is there. If you are going to do the hotel business, there is hotel business are there. If you are going to just nothing that you are going to start up only petty shop, there is a petty shop associations are there. There is small traders associations are there. Each and every society, there is every place that every district, every head, every state according to the government and non-government associations or many associations are there. What is the rules for starting the business? What is the rules of association? This is all the things we should know. How many associations are there for our business and what support they are providing? What is the procedure for getting a membership? What is the procedure for getting the support from them? These are all the things that we should know because the trade association is playing a major role. Because in the future, because they will create a problem when someone is creating a problem, the trade association will not help us if you are not member of those association, right? Even if you are a doctor, There is a doctors association. If you are a lawyer, lawyers association, the lawyer is not doing any business there, right? Lawyer is not selling or doing anything. That just he is selling his knowledge. He is telling his words only he is selling, right? So there is a lawyers association. Even for the teachers, those who are working there in the organization, there is a teachers association because many associations are there. Likewise, for each and every business, there is a trade associations are there. Whether how many associations are there in the particular society, what is the procedure for joining in that? What will be the what type of help they will providing us? What type of support they are providing us? These are all the things that we should analyze. Okay. Then communities. The communities is a group. It's a group. Okay. What are the group people that you are having, that is a partners or something will come under the communities. Okay. So how they are all, that is also what are the communities that we are depending, what are the groups that we are depending, that is what are the groups that depending on us, this all the thing that comes under the communities. Then creditors. What do you mean by creditors?
Sir, creditors,
Hmm.
sir, buyers, sir.
Sorry,
Sir,
buyers.
buyers.
Not a
Yeah.
buyers, it's a borrowers, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Those who are giving money for us, that is, for example, if you are buying raw material from someone, he will be a creditor to you, you will be a debtor to him. You have to give the money, right? Actually, he gave you a raw material, but you have to give you money, because whether the raw materials are money, that you should give something to him, right? So in that type of people, that he will be a creditors. Even this creditor, it's not only in the raw material creditors, for everywhere the creditors will come, right? So whether that creditors are available, because that the business cannot be run 100% money. That I'm sure that, because you cannot run all your business with the money circulation, because every time. But today that if raw material is coming, that every time that you cannot pay, because when you are running a business, you cannot do like this, because like if you are going for the shop, that you can have a cold drinks, that you will paying it, and then next you going to the stationery shop, that you will buying to notes and you will paying it, like that, that each and every time, that each and every purchase, you cannot pay for it in the in this type of business. Okay. So that creditors is most important, because they have to supply to you and you have to give back them in the month end, or quarterly payment, or half yearly payment, or yearly payment. These all the things that you should maintain. Not only this, because sometimes the shareholders or something will be, because they will be creditors to you, that I will explain you in the source of finance in the next title, very detailed. Then customers. Finally, it is a very important. Who are the customers for our business? Because yeah, that is why I told you now. Wherever that you are starting a business, whether the customers are there or not, how many customers are there, whether that you are going to start about the cosmetics, whether the cosmetics will be liked by the people, there is a woman should be there in the particular place. If there is no woman, that if you are producing a product and selling the product, then it is no use, right? So customers should be analyzed. Who are the customers? How many customers are there? Whether the customers, even they may be customers, but you should know that they have to buying they are buying a, what that is a cosmetics product in the market. Even the people that who do not buy the product, do not buy the cosmetics products from the market, they will not be called as a customer, right? Those customers may call those who are ready to buy our product, that we should know. Then special interest groups. Special interest group means that among whom, because even the customers, there is a woman's are, because I told you now, there is a cosmetics business, there is a woman's are the customers. But special interest group means out of the woman, because mostly the women are interested to do the makeup, and they are interested to use the lots and lots of cosmetics product. That is sure, that we know, that is a universal truth. But that you, because in your area, that where you are going to start up your business, there is a woman community is there, women is there, more women customers are there. But what is called special interest groups? Special interest group is out of among the woman employee, woman customers, whom you are going to specially focus. Because mostly we should focus the 18 to 30 years old women only, because they only mostly very conscious about most conscious about the makeup and the beautiness. For the people that who are having a 45 years, 60 years, that very less. I'm not saying that they're not interested to do the makeup or any, they're not interested to using the cosmetic product, just that comparatively 18 to 30 years will use mostly, that unmarried girls they used to mostly, right? This is the, so that is who among the whom that we who are the special interest group for our business. Then government, which government is going, the stakeholders, stockholders is who are all those things, these are all the task environment we should understand. These are the task environment, this is the external environment, these are the internal environment that we should access. And then out of this is a task environment, and the above level is a society environment. Then internal environment is internal. So what is the special internal environment is organization structure, organization culture, resources. What are the structure that we are going to follow? What are the organization culture that we are going to follow? What are the resources that we are going to use it? This is also very, very, very important. What are the internal resources that we are going to use it? What are the culture? For example, you are going to recruit many peoples, but if you have to you have to follow one organizational structure. For example, for the 9 o'clock everyone should start work with a prayer. 9 o'clock everyone should assemble for the prayer, and then only that you can start a business. For example, that you may have a Hindu, you may have a Muslim, you have a Sikhism, Buddhism, then many religious people will have it. It is all apart, it is all away from their beliefs that you are forcing them to do prayer. Then that simply that employees will switch over. What are the organization structure that you are going to, that you are going to use the autocratic or bureaucratic? There is a many leadership styles are there. What structure that you are going to use it? Right. So that is very important, that organization structure, what structure that you are using, why under the what structure that you are going to manage your business. What is the environment, organization, the culture, resources, what are the organization culture or the resources that you are going to use, it is a very, very important. Then assessing the economic environment, it is a level is how to assess economic environment and understanding the regulatory environment. This we will see. Okay, this is showing it's a 5 minutes only there, because 9 o'clock I have started, because we have another class right next hour, Miss A.
Yes, sir. We will have.
Okay, we'll continue with the 10:15. Okay, same
Okay,
you
sir.
can join. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.